What is up, B's and G's? This is Yelly here from We Talk Maple, and I am going to be doing a Ice Lightning Mage hyper skills video. So let's just get started. Of course, it has the passive skills. If you guys are curious to what I did here, I did intelligence, hypercritical, HP, MP, defense, magic defense. This is pretty much what I do for every class, unless obviously it's a Demon Slayer. Then I would go hyper fury. Passive skill, this is where it gets interesting a little bit, at least for Ice Lightning Mage. I put one on Teleport Mastery because I wanted to see how far it would go. It's really not that big of a difference, as you can see. I thought it was going to be like Luminous. It's not like Luminous. But it is pretty good. You can also increase the damage dealt with Teleport. So as you guys know, there's Teleport Mastery, which when you teleport you can do damage, kind of like Kana can. Well, obviously the Adventure Warriors had it, or Adventure Mages had it first, but yeah, Kana can do it too. And you can also attack more monsters, which this is really not useful in my opinion. I wouldn't waste any skill points on this. Then there's also Chain Lightning, which I would recommend maxing, or at least doing some of it, like the damage boost and the number of attacks. I wouldn't recommend maxing this spread, which increases the amount of monsters you can hit by 2, simply because well, you can, but then when you're level 200 I would reset it and change it, because you really don't need the extra 2 monsters hit once you're level 200, because you're not really training anymore. You're kind of you're just bossing, and you really don't need it. So next we have a Glacier chain, which is really cool, and it has a 100% cooldown deduction, which is awesome. I love it. I can finally spam Glacier chain, which is an awesome skill, and I'm about to die. Which is an awesome skill, so it's awesome. And you can also increase the number of attacks, and you can also increase the number of monsters hit. Again, wouldn't recommend that unless you're still training. If you're below level 200, obviously. And the really interesting skills, we have the buff, the first buff you get, and what it does is increases your damage by 10% and increases the max damage you can put out. It also is a party skill, and it only applies to explorers in your party. The level 200 buff is kind of awesome. It kind of increases your, well, you can read it. But anyways, let's just get on to the really interesting stuff, which is Lightning Orb, which is one of the coolest hyper skills. But I don't know, it's in my opinion, but here it is. The only downside to that skill that I just over here, the only downside to that hyper skill, Lightning Orb, is that there is a kind of a long cooldown, which is 90 seconds. It is also, it's really strong, but it's also you have to remain stationary when you use it, and if your finger slips, you can't really, you're kind of screwed. You have to wait for the cooldown again, because you have to hold it down in order for it to keep attacking. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, because that's what people who don't like things do. But yeah, peace.